Man, we back at it again. Try to get it in. And, you know, like I said, this is full season. No simulations. Every game that I start at bat, all of it. You know what I'm saying? So where we at? We at Colorado. My overall is 82. My adjusted overall is 86. Just to let you know where I'm at, +5 in contact, which make me 77. +11 in power, right-handed, which is 82. It's 81. 85 in vision, 78 in plate discipline. Batting clutch, that's 84. Fielding, that's 87. Reaction, that's a +10, so that's 108. Arm strength, 72. Accuracy, alright, I can deal with that. I didn't even know I had that one. Okay. 76 in accuracy. I got a +13 in speed. Alright, so I'm at 63. Stealing, that went down. I remember that when I got caught. So we at 40. And I don't have no aggression, huh? Durability +3. So let's get it. Alright, so they got Chris Bryant in left field. They got Jonathan Grogny, whatever his name is, in right field. They got Chris Bryant in left field. So there's a couple of people taking off. Even my catcher. So there's a couple of people not playing today. But I'm batting third. So we 6-10 on the road. We 17-5 at home. You know, you always want to do good at home, and you want to play 500
it's a night better
or
suited
above
perhaps to be in a ski lodge
baseball on the
somewhere,
road.
but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the first of this 4-game
I
weekend
think this
set
is the first
between the
time
Chicago Cubs and
I'm
the
actually
Colorado
feeling like
Rockies.
we struggle on the
Major
road.
League Baseball on the show starts now.
So it's 4 games under 500.
Herman Marquez, the right-hander from
Let's see
Venezuela, gets the starting nod
we
in this
prevail
one.
on these
Dan
next 3
Plesac, what's
games
the word on
for
it?
Colorado.
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid
So they got me batting third because a couple of people are sitting out.
like that, the wins are going to start
That's
coming.
good.
So in now for Chicago, King Bishop. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. The Rockies. In now for Colorado, J.D. Davis, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh. Yeah.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Striding in for the Rockies.
Is that an error?
Jordan Patterson, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed.
Yeah, this park is huge, man. This baseball field is
Digging
huge,
in for his
bro.
second at-bat, Willie Calhoun. He popped out in his first trip. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bishop has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We've played 2
I had changed the color
it's
of
the
my
Rockies
my
5
glove and
the
everything.
Cubs nothing.
I actually spent time to do that before I started
Riding
the
in
stream.
once again, King. Bishop as the switch
I
hitter
did
will
my
take
bat,
his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
How the flags
Bases are empty here, nobody out.
No, you know, you can't see the speed. Whatever.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo.
There you go, throw it down the middle.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He popped out in his first trip. Bishop on at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Why did Rizzo bunt?
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there.
And then he almost got me.
It's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first
Why
base.
did he bunt? You don't have Rizzo. Come on.
Here's Starlin Castro.
I
Previous
guess 'cause he's
history with
down,
German
he's just trying to-
Marquez. Just 3 for 14. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. And he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A base hit in his first trip.
Left fielder, Chris Bryant.
So Chris Bryant can play outfield, third, and first.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Raimel Tapia, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
18 RBI.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bishop moves over. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Rockies 5. Ready once again, King Bishop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Bishop, a California-born ball player, is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Sacrifice
He laid down
bunt.
a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
Anthony Rizzo.
Soft liner to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he is safe on a close play at the plate, and it's back to 1 now at 5-4.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw. That runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Left side. Davis has got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on.
And a
Home
half.
half of the 5th coming
9
up.
runs,
It's the Rockies 5
16 hits.
and the Cubs 4. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bishop over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Digging in and looking for more, King Bishop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
King Bishop.
Pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Tapia. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
He just threw it up there. He was like, here. That's exactly how that pitch felt.
To right center. 12 home runs for him now
Here,
thus
just,
far. And this will
if
make
you hit
things
it, you hit it.
interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now at the plate, King Bishop.
That's exactly what that pitch felt like. He was just like, here.
Yeah, that
If
last
you
at bat,
hit
Daddy,
it,
he
you
turned
hit
that
it.
fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Digging in to try it again, Alex Espinoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Bishop is after it. 2 down.
Man, I hate when I do that, man.
Yeah, they just keep on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Cannon Middleton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Antonio Luis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a present. And welcome, everyone. Our situation has bases empty, 2 out in the inning.
Came off the bench.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Antonio Luis takes the ball now in inning number 9.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lucas Giolito earns win number 7 on the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Antonio Luis hammers down the save, his 6th.
So this is game 3.
Saturday night baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown Denver. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. The Cubs have now won 5 consecutive games.
So,
they'll aim to continue their winning streak next.
Shout out game 2. Got a pinch hit game 2.
Eduardo Rodriguez gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this.
So where am I batting? I'm batting 4th. See, it's Brian. Okay. Contreras. So who's out today? Castro.
But he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Road. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
That's the wind blowing. Six going to right field.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning.
That's what I'm saying.
At second,
bro,
Bishop,
I'm
first,
gonna keep
one
saying
gone.
that in the East thing, man. Eventually they gotta bump me.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Oh, let's go.
Looks up. Into the bleachers and gone.
That's what I'm talking about.
So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
3-1 shot.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Now
That's
at
nice.
the plate, Ray Beltran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Ray Beltran.
The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now from
Yeah,
Coors
'cause
Field
I had
to take
changed
a
the
look at
color
the
of my
Rockies
glove.
starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing
Blue
streak?
with red
Matty, this
trimming,
lineup finds himself in a hole
and I
right
took
now.
the glove off.
Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup.
The next Cub up, King Bishop. He drew a walk his first time up.
Bishop.
Let's see if he's gonna
He's
throw me a
set and
strike
the
here.
pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Just
Guys,
want to
this
see.
is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now.
Man, they got this,
Continuing a hot
pitcher
start,
still in the
Matty,
game.
no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit.
Yeah, I just
the guys
missed
seem
that.
to really rally around each other.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Patterson reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
Get there, baby, get there.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready for another shot now. King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bishop.
Yeah, they still got the pitcher in. Wow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
See, he
Well,
walked
there's
me.
no denying he was all over that fastball.
The
That's what we
first one,
like to
right.
refer to as a little bit of an ambush.
And
A
then-
low heater gets turned around.
On the second time, he threw a first pitch strike,
Into the box
and I
now.
didn't swing.
Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2
You see what
in
I'm
this
saying?
one.
And then this one, he throws the first pitch strike when I was ready, waiting on it.
Bishop is off at first with 2 away.
The game is dope, bro. This game is smart as hell for the most part.
Towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, King Bishop. He singled his last time up.
They probably got that pitcher out, so I'm batting. Bottom play. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it, bro.
From the stretch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely
He just threw it. He just threw
high
it.
and deep. Out of here.
He just threw
into
it over
the
the
visitor's
middle.
bullpen.
What the hell, bruh? I am looking for that pitch,
So
man.
it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 13 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I crushed the hell out that motherfucker.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
J.D. Davis.
Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ray Beltran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches.
Ready to take his hacks again, King Bishop, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there, no balls and a strike.
He threw it
You know, guys,
again.
sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the
Oh,
speed,
well, no, that's somebody else.
calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Almora stands at second with 2 gone.
I just missed that shit. I just went too
Might
early.
have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
In the dirt, but swung
Good
on
pitch,
and
good
missed.
pitch.
Walters
Good pitch.
recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up.
Good pitch. When he threw that
Now
first
batting,
pitch
Jordan
right down the middle,
Luplow. He's coming off a
was
solo
my,
homer in his previous trip.
I thought he was going to throw it again, but he threw something else. So, good pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bishop going back, still going back. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, the ball fly out of this part, probably.
So a solo shot here to left center
I love
field.
playing in
His
Colorado.
second home run of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Look
There
at
are
that.
some pitchers that
Easy.
pitchers think are pitchers'
430
pitches, and you
feet.
don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that ineffective. You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell earns win number 4 on the season. Eduardo Rodriguez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
Game 4. Game 4. Let's see if we can put this
MLB
sweep,
Network
man.
comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. The Cubbies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this.
Got a left-hander.
Ralph
What are you doing?
Helms, the
This is his
Louisiana-born
second
left-hander,
start.
will get the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
First
Hey,
start
man, you can
had
only
8
make your
innings.
first
Okay.
major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about
10
he starts his
strikeouts?
first
Wow.
game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. He's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, King Bishop. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Yeah. Well, let me see. Fly ball. Let's use the fly ball. Try to get that RBI.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Mm.
A curveball that catches the inside corner. These Rockies guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Matty, I think this is a big game. I really do. This team has not played well lately. Now they find themselves one game under 500. It is not going in the right direction.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the
Did he
air
go
and
to-
deep out to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to
take that.
score.
He threw the curve
Great
out
job
again.
there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
I just missed that one, bro. Ah.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. He hit a sac fly earlier.
King Bishop.
I like how my bat is pink, but it still got the same. You can be 2 curves in a row.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Almora leads off first with 1 away.
Yeah, Morris is not still.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Hit and run? Why not? But he... Okay, yeah.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second.
He threw the ball. Yes, he threw the ball. He actually threw the ball.
The 2-2 is swung on
Good
and missed.
pitch.
He got
Good
him on
pitch.
strikes.
Good pitch.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here.
Good
He's
pitch.
really an exciting pitcher to watch when
I
he's
didn't bring
sending
the
guys back.
I didn't bring the left
Ready now.
the left
Tyler
stick
Wade.
down because I
He's
thought it
0
was
for
gonna
1
like
after
stay higher.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so
Good
far.
pitch. It went lower than what I thought.
Now a
Oh
shot
my
out
God.
toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's how
Hey man, I'm
quickly
holding
things
these
can change in
guys
this
to
crazy game.
to
The
doubles,
pitcher was
man.
upset about the call on the previous
Those
pitch,
those
which could have
type
been
of hits,
strike
man. Some
three,
most
but
likely
he
be
serves
triples,
up
man.
one for a double.
He
Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes
His
they
speed
lead
is
to more
76.
mistakes.
Digging in now, Alex Espinoza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bishop moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Say that again.
Stepping in.
I'm not understanding, but
he reached on a single in his first try.
I didn't start off playing with Chicago. I started off playing with Philadelphia, with the Philadelphia
Now
Phillies.
the 3-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole.
No, King Bishop. No, that's a name I made up.
Pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an
I
hitter.
usually use
Guess what? Newsflash. Be better.
Casper as the first name.
Every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you, except the pitcher.
But they won't call out Casper, so I just went with King Bishop.
Pitcher Ralph Helms. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Underhanded flip. Run to second.
Yeah, I went with King Bishop because
so no runs.
It's like for chess, you know the king. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Number 5 we go. Cubs lead it 1-0.
That's where I got it from. I'm not an actual like a
Bishop. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6
chess player to the point where I'm playing it 24/7 or I mean I know how to play chess, but that's where I got the name from. King for the actual king on the chess piece, and just Bishop from the chess piece as well. Bishop just sound better. It just sound dope. So that's why I went with King Bishop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch
curveball.
In the dirt. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his
team
the lead.
Let him drop that curveball over the middle. Let him hang it. I'm smash it.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like
I almost went with Bishop King, but
this starter has kept the
I don't
ball in the
think
corners of the zone
Bishop was there for the first name.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Yeah, he pitching me carefully. Look. Is he gonna lay one over it? If you do, I'm gonna smash that shit, bro.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
You think it's difficult
Here's the young catcher,
to play outfield?
Wilson
Really?
Contreras.
Oh, man, I thought I think it's difficult to play infield for me. I can't play infield.
Now the fastball is right by him as he
I can't play infield in real life.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close.
Really? You think center field play? Man, center field play is easy, bro. Oh, man. What position you play when you play MLB?
Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
They got rid of him? Yep, they took him out. Wow.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely.
It's 1-1. I don't know if I should steal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Oh, nice. Nice one.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
His show, career, usually played everything infield. Oh, okay. I play that outfield, bro.
Here comes the first pitch. faded away.
I should have went the other way. I saw too early.
Castro on second.
Yeah, I saw too
on
early.
at
Yeah.
first with nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, okay.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy,
Yeah, I gotta
get
play that
back
center
together
field,
here
man.
quick, because he's got 2 guys on.
I can play all the outfield.
He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good change up.
2 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Oh, okay. I haven't checked out the score yet.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Another 2-2 offering. High in the air out to
Damn,
center
I
field.
missed it. I didn't want to strike out.
Pompey has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first
Did he
down.
get there?
The relay, and he'll get into third here on the
Okay.
fly out,
We
so
needed
he's
that one.
90 feet away
Let me
here
see.
with 1 gone.
Diaries.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off
Shit,
for him. He didn't
Chicago.
have to tag and go
Okay.
for third, but now he can score a lot.
Hold on a second. Let me get this out there. Hold on.
Third baseman. Wayne
High in the air out to center field. Bishop waits on it, and the inning is over.
What it was is that my team is
So
the
they wind
Dodgers.
up with 2 in the
I
inning,
love the
but it could
Dodgers,
have been
but
a
I
lot
couldn't
worse as they
get
leave the
the
bases
Dodgers
loaded.
to
9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one.
what's that? To
5-3.
sign me. I had offers by Tampa Bay, Arizona,
So now
Chicago
it'll be the
Cubs,
four-hole
the
hitter,
Yankees,
King Bishop.
San
He
Diego
flew out at
Padres,
his last at
stuff
bat.
like that.
Bishop.
Did they tie the game? All right. I thought they did.
And now pitch on the way. Very weak on the
I
ground.
was trying to check
but it
swing.
hits foul. Bases
Yeah.
are empty here with 2 men out.
I like that LA, huh?
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
Get out,
Back
get out,
goes
get out, get out,
Pompey
get out, get out.
to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing in the Cubs half of the 9th. On to the
Yeah,
bottom
I was
half.
trying to get
One
to the
last
Dodgers,
shot for
but
Colorado.
when the
They'll be
Chicago
chasing
Cubs
2. It's
came in with a
5-3.
little offer when I played my 2 years with the Marlins,
Coming to the plate
I couldn't
now,
pass up
Tyler
playing
Wade.
in
He
Wrigley
singled
Field,
his
man.
last time up.
I couldn't pass that up. I love that. I'm a
Here
Chicago
comes the
Cubs
0-1.
fan because of the
Swing and a
field.
little blooper to
Oh
center.
my gosh.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Because of the field, because of Wrigley Field, there's only, I don't know, I might be wrong. The only
Into
old
the
school
box,
left over,
Alex Espinoza. He'll
Park
look to
is
bounce
Fenway,
back after striking out his last time
LA,
up.
and Chicago, right? So I was trying to go to one of them. I would have went to Boston if they would have came through.
Wade stands at first with 1 out.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Oh, well, I think he does. It's been a minute.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bishop. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
So I went to Chicago because of Wrigley Field. I like the gloomy days.
What a week for these guys.
The wind.
Talk about firing on
I would have came to
cylinders.
I would have came to Colorado if they would have gave me an offer.
7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
5-3.
We just swept them just now, man. We was 6-10 on the road. We were struggling, but I felt like we could have done something
claims the win out of the pen, his first.
in Colorado. We did.
Luis closes the
4-game sweep. I think we go back to Chicago now, man. But yeah, I love playing in Chicago, man. It's just something about that old school feel, you know. Thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm 0 for 3 though. They was pitching me carefully. Oh no, we in San Diego. When we go back home? Oh, St. Louis. We come home for 6. But I'm about to stream these 3 right there anyway. Okay, I got a day off. We lost.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Ended up with a day off and we lost. So I'm batting cleanup again. You from Korea? Okay. Hey man, I appreciate you rolling through, man. Now I got time to sub to your channel, shit. You just starting your channel, huh? What made you what made you come to my channel?
California, as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
At least show the name at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Robert Shimizu, the right-hander from
It just all
Japan,
depends,
will get
man.
the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It just depends.
Hey, this guy's had
you know,
a real
so if I'm just
season
chilling at
up to this
home and I'm
point.
not
ERA under
doing anything,
3.5, which is saying something in these high
shit,
scoring games.
I might do 8 hours, bro. No, without straight, you know, I might do 2 or 3 here, you know, 1 hour here, stuff like that. It just all depends if I'm not doing anything.
Center fielder.
Like, I go to work later on today, so I'm probably just going to stream these next 4, these next games, and I'm probably just going to chill, and I'll be on later on tonight.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take
But I
the
play a
field
lot,
here
though.
tonight.
I play a
4-2
lot.
over their last 6 games, including
This
a win
is my
last time out.
dude's 6th year.
Matty, this
You
place
know what I'm
is
saying? I've been
buzzing
playing
right
a
now.
lot
This
this
team
game.
won the opener of the series
I haven't gotten
yesterday,
bored
and
yet,
they're looking
so
to step on this
I'll
team's
play
throat
until I
and
get
take the
bored.
first 2 games of this series.
Line drive to left.
Damn.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game. Turn and dump.
Coming to the plate now, King Bishop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it
That
missed for
last
ball 1.
hit
That
I
pitch
did in
right
the
there,
outfield. You see
he's
how like
trying
curved?
to keep him
That
from
was
getting
dope,
his
man.
arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Throw over
And
to first. And
I
the
can't
runner
look
back.
at his pitches. I don't like, you know how you go in and look to the right. I can't look at it. I don't know I don't want to know what he throws. It's weird.
1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just
I just want to
the
just look
inside
at what the
corner.
ball is doing.
Well,
That's
not
all. I don't want
a
to know
great
if
spot
he's
to be in
throwing, if he
right
has
now.
a change up in his
2-0 to a
arsenal.
great hitter like this.
None of
This
that.
is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good
I like the
off-speed
Dodgers,
stuff,
baby.
this might be the time to start
I
mixing
like
in
the
your
Dodgers,
off-speed
man.
stuff.
I just played with the Cubs because I wanted, that was the offers that I had. That was a good offer as far as, you know, the team. And I wanted to play in Chicago, so that's why I went with them. Dodgers never came up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll go the short way to retire the
They trying to
side.
get it up.
1 left for the Cubs.
You're like Chris
On to
Bryant.
the
Yeah,
bottom
they're
of
not
the
playing
fourth
Chris
now, still
Bryant,
with
man.
no score.
They're not playing him right now in the season that I'm in.
Stepping into the box.
He
King
barely
Bishop.
plays,
He'll
man.
swing it from the left side
Because I
right here.
came to the team because of Rizzo, Contreras, Bryant and yeah, Contreras, Rizzo, and
First
Bryant.
delivery to him on the way. And that one
And
stayed
I
up
felt
a
like,
little
that would
These
be a
guys
nice,
have got to be frustrated
you know,
as an
four
offensive
player,
unit so far in
you know
this
what I'm saying?
one.
We
They
can
haven't been
carry
able
the
to crack the
team.
code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone
They're not playing them
all
a
game
lot,
long.
man.
1-1 the count.
Yeah.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted the other way to left center. Jones is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, I like a lot of the sounds, man. They got me down at
Stepping in and ready
345,
for
0
another
for 3.
shot. King Bishop.
I
He
went
flew
0 for
out
3
his last at-bat.
last game, so I'm kind of struggling a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he
Oh.
gets the call that time for strike number 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Mm-hmm.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You trying to say Kobe? Love Kobe.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep
said,
that
do you know
that ball looked
KBO?
like it was extra bases
Are
all
you
the
trying
way,
to say Kobe?
but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear
Yeah,
your
MLB
take
The
on
Show,
this as
it's a
well.
great
The no
game, man.
doubles
They did a
defense, I
good, they did
kinda
a
never
great job
understood it
this
to
year.
begin
They did a
with.
great job this year,
I felt
man.
like the pitcher, if he can execute
Career
the game
baseball
plan,
league.
could keep the ball in front
I don't
of the
know. I don't
outfielders,
watch it
but
because I
right
can't
there,
really
boy,
get it.
that
I
was
guess I would
running
have to
at work.
stream it. But baseball is baseball, bro. I love it. You guys is over there doing your thing, man. You guys is over there doing your thing.
Bishop
So,
at first
you
with no
know,
outs.
I love baseball no matter where it's played at. I'm sure I even love watching softball. So,
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Harry John Home. No, I'm not familiar with the names.
Anthony Rizzo
Is he in
stands now. He's
is he in
working on
the
a 1
major
for
leagues out
3
here
thus far.
in the United States? It sounds familiar. Yeah, the name sounds familiar. Pittsburgh player. Okay, yeah. I kind of heard the name before, but I wasn't for sure if I saw it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
The way he was made me
Boy,
die
I'll
like
tell you
that.
what, that's a big RBI
Hey,
late
man,
in the game
that was
here.
aggressive
They take
play.
a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the
Yeah,
pitching's
he
been
can't
for them
play.
tonight, they're sitting at a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game
He can't
long.
play
And
yeah,
all
he-
that extra
you said that
run
he
can
can't
do
or
is
he
give you a
can't?
little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
I like Ichiro though. Ichiro Suzuki.
2 balls
Love
and a
Ichiro
strike.
Suzuki, man.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is
Is that
on
insane?
right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. misses up and in.
I think they're probably gonna walk
With the
him.
infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout.
Yeah, I know.
or
Yeah,
maybe
I know.
something like a
as far
harmless
as
pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just
his
a
play
good
out
job
here.
of laying
You
off that
know,
pitch.
Seattle Mariners, man. Seattle Mariners.
Runners are
That's
at
where
the
he
corners
first played
with
at.
one man
Seattle.
out.
That dude was an awesome hitter, man. Had a great career.
And he misses with it, ball
He
four.
had a
So
great
that'll
career out
load
here.
the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still
Ichiro
within striking
Suzuki, bro,
distance,
yeah.
but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow
Yep.
this thing wide open.
Ready once again, Ramon Molina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Molina.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at Hosmer. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Yeah, we needed that one.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
Yeah,
They
because
find a way to
we
get it
just,
done,
what is
and
this?
they
I
should
think
be
we're
very
11 and
happy
10
with
on
this
the road now.
performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Cubbies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the
11 and
victory.
10.
Philip Park wins his 3rd of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Robert Shimizu is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Antonio Luis wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we
this
get
is
set for afternoon baseball
game 2.
from Petco Park. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show.
Is this the rubber match? When they say rubber match, it's the last game, right? So did I not play the first game?
Edgar Dominguez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
I need to get some hit.
First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Cordova's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Fastball. To the pull.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Nice,
Boy, that's
nice.
an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from 2nd is in to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game. So the base hit there plates their 2nd run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
31.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. So far,
Rizzo got that average above 300. Too bad they don't have Chris Bryant, man. That's crazy, bro. It should be us 4 back to back to back to back like that, man.
Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Darwin Castro.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball
Yeah, you
4,
take that.
and that will force
take
home a
that.
run.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Ready
What
for
did he
another
do? Did he
chance.
score any runs
Austin
off of that?
Hedges
Yes.
looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Hedges rounds the corner and is headed home. And the second run will score as well, and just like that, it's cut to 6-4 now.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some out.
Digging in and looking for more, King Bishop. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
You think you're going to throw me something down the plate? They said you're not supposed to make the first and the last out. So let's take a strike.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ready with the 3-0. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
My overall is 82. The adjusted overall is 86. But because I know how to play and I'm pretty confident and patient,
a hit in
might
2
as well
tries
be
so far.
a 95, bro.
At second, Bishop on at first with nobody out.
Might as well make me 95. Come on, Contreras, come through for it, baby.
Boy, not close again. His
He
third
don't want to
walk
mess
of
with
the inning as that
Contreras
misses
either.
for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a 4th at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. This is pulled into right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in the zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. King Bishop as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He's set and the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Margot is there. 2 gone. Striding in once again, King Bishop.
The center fielder, King Bishop.
from the stretch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here's the 1-1. To 1-2 now.
Yeah.
1-2. Here it comes. 2-2. Almora, the runner at second with one away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Wilson Contreras will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field.
Yes.
Base hit.
Clutch, baby, clutch.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Contreras. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He's set and the 3-0 offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Shit, he got 3 RBI.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. On the ground to the right side. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies
they
are in front
intentionally walked
10-5.
Contreras, and then they pitched to Rizzo with the left-hander.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big
9:30.
4th inning. That
crazy.
was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lucas Giolito earns his 8th victory of the season. Edgar Dominguez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
You saw caught a few games. Giolito 8-0, bro. Man.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs.
You scored 10 runs, man. We've been scoring some runs, man. That line out 8, bro. Man, that should have been a double. So batting clutch went up. Yeah, that is true. Alright, so we I guess when I stream, see, we should have won this game though. They shouldn't have let us lose that game. We should be on a what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 game win streak. We shouldn't have lost this game. Sorry. So when I stream later, later tonight. We probably gonna stream the St. Louis series, the Milwaukee series, Arizona Diamondback series, definitely San Francisco series, and I might do the LA series. Might go all the way through the LA series, man. That's how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 9. That's 12. That's 15 games. I might stream the 15 games. So, like I said, I'm not simulating. If I get a day off, like this is the only way it gets simulated is on a day off, and I think I've gotten 3 days off. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you're going to see everything player statistics. Okay, where am I at? I played 38 games. Okay, 38 games. Addison played 43, 41. So I got 144 at bats, 25 runs, 51 hits, 13 home runs, 41 RBIs. You know what I'm saying? So I got 15 walks. So I got 9 times, no triples yet. Sacrifice. Brandon the window play hit by pitch twice. I sent him 4 times. What's this? 2 errors. 2 fielding errors. Look how many games Chris Bryant played, bro. Chris Bryant played 35 games. I think that's not bad. But I think those is pinch hit, because he only got 116. That's crazy though. So I'm still trying to hang in there with this dude Cody Bellinger. We got 4 people in the top 25, which is me, Almora, Contreras, and Rizzo. Rizzo and Contreras been doing it thizzle, man. And then I think we got one more down here. Yep, Castro. So we got 5 in the top 25. And 4th in hits. Kept on at bats. 4th in doubles as right now. 13 home runs first, 41 RBIs. Which is pretty good. 25 runs, yeah. I'm in the middle of the pack, almost at the end when it comes to base on balls. That's cool. On base percentage, top 6. Slugging, number 1. OPS, number 2. Lucas Giolito. That boy is doing it. Yeah, dang, man. Man. We got Snell. Snell 4-2 doing his thing. Damn. 5-0, 8-0, 4-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. Saves. Are we in here? Where we at? Middleton, Batista got 2 and 3. Antonio, Luis got 8, so that's the main closer. Standings from 29-16. We got a 4.5 game lead over the Cardinals. We got, yeah, we've been scoring a lot. We've been scoring runs. We got 215 runs. And we keep opponents from scoring a lot as well. 91 in the last 10 games. 11-8 in division, 17-5 at home. That's good. That's 12 games over 500. And we're a game over 500 on the road. So we try to build that up. Trying to build that up real good. You know, because you know on the road, man, you want to be over 500. So if we win 42 games on the road and we go like, you know, 50, win 50 games or more at home, that's good. 14 and 4 in the daytime, 15 and 12 at night. So we struggle at night. And we're great in the day, so that's awesome. Alrighty, it's your boy Lasso. I appreciate y'all watching, coming through, checking me out, and I'm out. Yay, yay.